Eagle Nation, James Bradberry is still on the open market, and although I like some of the young pieces we have at the cornerback position, I believe if you go out and make this happen, that puts the Eagles over the top, and so does Darius Slay.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking sixes in the bird gang, that's I like. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. And today, I want to talk about the possibility of this duo and the schedule release. And again, you're like, we've already talked about James Bradberry. Why are you bringing it up again? Because PFF had something to say, and so did Darius Slay. So we're going to talk all about that. But before we get into it, help your boy out and hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new, and ding that bell so you know when we go live. I will have a couple live streams this week with different content creators talking about the schedule because I want to get everybody's point of view, content creators, and of course, y'all point of view. But we're going to go over the schedule a little bit solo today. But look at this picture PFF put up. Imagine this duo, right? James Bradberry is a quality cornerback one. You make him CB2, and now you're talking about a very good player. Now, I don't know if Slay's ever going to follow, shadow, whatever you want to call that again. I did think that Gannon did that a couple times last year against Carolina, against New York Jets. So there's a possibility of that, right? But I think with Maddox in the slot, Bradberry on one side, Slay on the other side, the depth like Mario Goodrich, Tay Gowan, McPherson, Josh Jobe, I think you got a really good defense. And let's not forget the best part, the front seven. Reddick, rushing the passer, Jordan Davis, Hargrave, Fletch, the mixture, BG's back, right? The linebackers, right? TJ Edwards has been stepping up. You got Kaiser White. You added Nakobe Dean. So you got so many weapons on that defensive side, and this could be one more. I like what the offense has done already, right? Pending Jalen Hurts, who I believe is going to progress this season. Pending Jalen Hurts just having a bad year, the offensive side looks good. And the defensive side has a little bit more to critique, right? Safety, corner, one of them has to be done. I prefer the corner position, right? We did a video, though, talking about Chuck Clark and how close the Eagles were getting a trade during the draft. Jalen Reagor almost was part of that deal, but this duo would be the best in the NFC East, and it could rival the NFL. And you're like, what do you mean Darius Slay agrees? I mean, you tell me what the eye emojis mean. As soon as PFF put this out, Darius Slay retweeted it with the eye emojis, right? So he understands that, heck yeah, imagine this duo, right? Or he wouldn't do that. And I just love how Darius Slay is, right? He's coming off a Pro Bowl, and he's always looking to have fun and make this team better, right? He don't have to do this, but he agrees. I agree. And again, the young guys got to develop, but you can do that on and off the field in practice, in certain scenarios, right? If a team comes out 5 receiver set, you're going to throw a Goodrich out there, a Josh Jobe, a McPherson, whatever, right? 3 safety, big nickel. You're going to have different packages. Dime, even though Gannon said he don't know about dime. I think it was more that we didn't have the personnel, but you can never have too many secondary pieces. It is a passing league. So that means you got to have stuff to prevent the pass, and that is pass rushers and cornerbacks. Now, real quick, before we go to the schedule, or no, let's get to the schedule quick. Now, I'm going to do this a little different, right? We'll go game by game, but then there's going to be things I'm going to say like, okay, Vikings could be a win-loss, but I want to be as realistic as possible as we figure out what we do at CB2, save this, that, and the third. We'll go ahead and make another prediction closer to the season. But right now, I got the Eagles coming out and beating the Lions. So it's 1-0 there, right? Then I'm going to say, let's say we beat the Vikings, right? We beat the Vikings. Then I'm going to say we lose to the Commanders. And, of course, that is the first game. It's not in Philly. It is in Washington. Again, I think we're going to split with the Commanders. I think we're going to split with the Cowboys. And I think we're going to sweep the Giants. This is what I think. Now, can we sweep the Commanders? Of course. But I got to have every team has hiccups, right? Throughout the season, there's games that you swear you won't lose, that you lose, and there's games that you have no chance to win, and somehow you win. You got to factor that in, and so I'm going to do that a little bit. So 1-0 against the Lions, 2-0 against the Vikings, and then we get our first loss, 2-1. Then we go to then we come home for Jacksonville. We beat them. So we are now 3-1 against the Cardinals. We beat them. So that means now 4-1. Cowboys is a loss. So that would be 4-2 heading into the bye. So Cowboys, Commanders, 2 losses. Some people are panicking because now we're 0-2 in the division, but let's relax. So it's 4-2 heading into the bye. And I don't really like an early bye, but it's crazy how late our bye week was last year, right? So 4-2 heading to the bye. We come out and we play the Steelers. And again, I believe the Eagles off a bye. You're ready. You go ahead and handle the Steelers at home, PA teams. And so now you are 5-2. Texans, you win 6-2, right? Washington, you win 7-2. Colts, you lose, right? We lose to the Colts at 7-3. We lose to the Packers at 7-4, right? You come out and you beat the Titans. Now you are 8-4. You play the Giants. I'm going to say that's 9-4. We're going to lose to the Bears. That's going to be one of them games where it's like, how are we losing to Justin Fields? But we end up losing. That will make us 9-5. We beat the Cowboys. That is 10-5. That is the Christmas Eve. We going to ruin it, right? If we split, I need the Christmas Eve win, right? I think that's where you're fighting for this for the division anyways. And I do believe it's a 2-team race, Cowboys and the Eagles. I think both of them are going to be flirting with double digits wins, and we're going to see. So where am I at? We beat the Cowboys. I think that puts us at 10-5, right? If I'm not mistaken. And then we're going to we beat the Saints. So 10-5, I'll be 11-5. And then we beat the Giants. So I got us going about 12-5, right? So again, some hiccups. Right now, I think we're automatically getting double digits. We should not lose more than 10 games. When I just did the schedule there, it played out 12-5. But I honestly been saying 11-6 sounds right. Again, could we hiccup against the Steelers? Could we hiccup against the Cardinals? Could we hiccup against the Titans? You know, that all could happen. I got them wins, but some of the teams I said beat us, we could win too. So 11-6, 12-5 is my early prediction. Let me know your predictions in the chat, right? What do y'all got us going? You know, some people say, or Bird Gang would say, 17-0 until proven otherwise. And I ain't mad at that idea. But if I'm being realistic, I think 11 or 12 wins, and that is going to be right around what I think the Cowboys can do. Not 12. I got the Cowboys winning somewhere between 9, 10, 11, right? So you're talking about 9, 10, 11 for the Cowboys, 10, 11, 12 for the Eagles. You're going to have to – it's going to be a close race. I think the Giants and Washington are just going to be the bottom feeders. I think Washington will win some games. Carson is going to do pretty decent. But I think it's a 2-man race. But I like what the Eagles have done this offseason. I believe in the steps that Jalen Hurts is going to take. And you see this hat, I'm trying to get another one. Another one. Once again, I go by Philly Mike. Leave all your thoughts in the comment section. What do you have us going? Give me some of your losses. Give me some of your a surprising win. Can we beat the Colts? Can we beat the Green Bay Packers, right? Can we shock one of them teams? And again, if you look at it, you know, it's not that hard of a schedule. The Texans, the Jags, the Bears, the Lions, there are some walkthrough games. Could we have a hiccup? Of course. But if we go out and get this man right here, shoot, might have to even give us some more wins. I don't know. I was thinking that we did something, right? When I was saying these wins, loss, that's not saying we got James Bradbury, but we kind of put a Band-Aid on that CB2 spot and or safety. So we got to see how that all works itself out. Once again, hit that like button if you are new. Subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Again, we'll be live. Might be live tonight with LB. Tomorrow I'll be live with JC Sports Talk and Bird Gang 31. We're just going to do a couple of streams the next couple of days with different content creators, getting everybody's opinion. I just want to know. I just want to see Christmas Eve, Cowboys, Eagles. There's no way I can spend the next day on Christmas upset about a loss. No way. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. We out.